Pangim.
Our guest will stand by. It's not like that. Just managers. Come on.
A very good morning to you guys. Kindly assess the quality of video and audio and indicate in the comment section just to be sure that we proceed with video and audio in its current state. Please do, 1 or 2 or 3 of you in the comment section. This being a final, I want to proceed with the video in its current state only when I'm sure. Thank you, Solen Senjuva. good morning to it's not evening, it is already morning. It is already money morning in East African time, and it's indeed already money morning in South Africa and elsewhere in Southern Africa. Ibrahim Kayanja is in the final of this tournament for the third time in succession. Morgan is in the final for the first and only time. He is trying to build some kind of a reputation to himself, Morgan, as a giant killer, something he has done for the last 2 or 3 weeks and has done it today. Here he is trying to take down another giant.
Ibra is the final for the fourth time consecutively. Fourth.
It is actually the fourth consecutive time that Ibrahim Kayanja is in this tournament and is wanting to win it for the fourth time out of 4 times in which he has been in the final. He starts off definitely as the favorite after taking down Alan Kaiwa in the semi-final. Morgan took down Emmanuel Chol in the semi-final. Most notably for the Morgan guy, the one wearing white. There was a tournament organized by the Police Station of Uganda. It's still ongoing, but in the qualifying phase, a little known Morgan took down Ian Kazbe at this very venue in the qualifiers. But besides Ian Kazbe, earlier today, he had very wild celebrations after taking down Bwanika Mansour, one of the tournament favorites in the quarterfinals, and that's how he got himself to the semi-finals, and then here indeed in the final. Remember, like I've been explaining all day, that players who have played as far as the national team of Uganda in the final, not just in the final, throughout the duration of the tournament, are head starting all their opponents with +1 in any games. So in the first round and the second round and the third round, it was race to 4 with +1. For that, the +1 it was if you are against Mansour or Caesar or Ibra or Bwede Mustafa, those 4. Then in the semi-finals, a race to 4 +1. Now it is the final. Morgan was head started with the +1. Someone was asking why then did the scoreboard have a number 1 against Morgan's name. It is because he was head started with that one game, and the Kayanja has taken not too much time cancelling out the game with which he had started Morgan, and his score is now leveled at 1-all. Morgan 1, Ibra Kayanja 1. Race to 5 for the final. Dora Katsimi is asking why +1. It is a regulation of the tournament to motivate. It's just this tournament to motivate guys not to shy away from playing against those who are better than them. And it is the reason why Morgan beat Mansour, because it went to a decider, and yet Morgan was head started with +1. So it is with that +1 that won. It is the reason why Morgan is in the final. It is the reason why he is currently drawing 1-all against Ibrahim Kayanja. The +1 is so far working out for him. Innocent Isaac, thank you for appreciating the video. Kalisa Jimmy, Moses, Dean Regas, Hamdan Kakoza, Tabomot Lang, Masi Mohanga from Kenya. Oh, Masi, my good friend. Yes. If I'm not mistaken, she came to Kampala for the Police Station of Uganda end of year comp in December last year, and then also was one of the ladies, the 16 that registered for the ladies version of the Tawi Open Championship. Thank you for watching. Mercy. But Kayanja Ibra will not have mercy as long as he is being given opportunities to run the table. He is so good. It's one of his biggest strengths. Potting and moving the white ball around the table with too much skill and technique. He's, in my opinion, one of the best, not just in the country at that, but also the entire East African region. He has made a name for himself by just being so technically gifted, especially in terms of offense. He's a guy whom I think it is just about money for this tournament. He doesn't care who he faces, just plays seriously. When Caesar came to the arena today, he was told by the MC that in your absence, Ibrahim Kayanja has won 5 tournaments, and Caesar had a very wide smile, that which was communicating a very interesting message that you are back, okay. Also, guys, please like the video. And normally, YouTube recommends the video to other viewers, most especially when those who are viewing it did press the like button. The like button is the thumb, the right looking thumb. Please do press it such that these videos are the best message for our sport. We need them to spread far and wide. Of course, it makes the streamer more relevant when well watched and well loved and well recommended. Please do press the like button. For instance, for this video, from where I'm watching, we are close to 100 watching, and yet only 17 have liked. So please be the 18th and 19th and 20th such that this video moves as far as moving can move. Ibrahim Kayanja up against the penultimate shot. Not accurate enough. And surely Morgan should be going 2-1 up with this one. It is 5 yellows. All positioned good enough. And a black which is in space. Morgan in farm control now. Surely if he cannot equalize here, then he should have no business playing in this final, let alone trying to win it. Yes, we want to have a little discussion with a guy called
Herbert,
a very good pool enthusiast and a leader and one of the publicists of pool and a very big fan of Caesar. So how do you see this tournament, and where do you see Ibrahim Kayanja going after dominating this tournament for 4 times like this?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank BERI for creating an atmosphere for pool players and pool lovers to come and enjoy the game. It is an amazing atmosphere, and I think that the turn-up has been really good.
48 players.
48 players. That has been amazing. We have been here since morning, and it is past midnight. We are here, so I think it's it is Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Kayanja Ibra. Kayanja Ibra, like you stated earlier, has been very, very lucky that he has won the last 3 championships.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that Caesar Chandiga was not around.
Okay.
But of course, Caesar came in today. He, I think, had jet lag. he had not rested enough. He got beat, but I do hope that the next on Thursday he'll be back, and I'm sure he'll create some good atmosphere. But Kayanja is also playing very well. I am not going to take that away from him. He's playing very well, so he deserves the wins so far. He does deserve the win so far. Yeah.
You know, you are part of the team, Caesar. He's venturing big in Heibo. Where do you think Caesar is going with the Heibo thing, and how well could he propel even other players who are coming after him?
Yes, I have personally spoken to him, and he has a challenge that black ball and the normal tables are no longer giving him a challenge. So he feels that Heibo will give him something to think about, and I want to agree. He has the potential. The only thing lacking right now is the infrastructure. Yeah, the Heibo infrastructure. So we are thinking about getting a Heibo table.
Okay.
The latest. We want to bring the latest table.
It's called Q9.
The Q9. Yeah, I want to bring the Q9 in Uganda. And I do hope that at that time, when the time comes, we shall come out and call out Caesar fans to come and support. Yeah, we support him. We support him into bringing that table. So I think if we bring this infrastructure here, it's not going to help Caesar alone. It is the infrastructure that is going to help every pool player who is interested in Heibo.
Okay.
And this is also going to help Caesar as an ambassador, because he's an ambassador of Heibo in Africa. So it will help him into achieving his objectives as an ambassador. So I really believe that Caesar, by the end of this year and early next year, will be a force to reckon with in Heibo. Yes.
And that is where the money is.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you for the time. Okay, it is 2-1 prediction. Who will win the final?
The young man Morgan is becoming a killer, a silent killer. A problem is becoming a very big problem. I do expect him to put up some good challenge. Ultimately, Mosiram will win.
You don't expect him to challenge, but then lose the match.
Yes.
That is Herbert Nsimbi. Nsimbi is actually a word in Luganda. It means money. The guy is called Herbert Money. He's friends with some of you who are watching online, most especially Swalin Senjumva, who is watching from Rwanda. I know there's a WhatsApp group where I mix up with him quite regularly. Alright, thank you for watching. Kim Isma, you're asking about the price of a Q9 Heibo table. The current one, it's about $7,000 expensive table. It's also big and cumbersome, heavy in terms of ability to carry it, and it also consumes too much space. So if you are to have one or two or three, if you are to position them somewhere, if it's not your place, then rent charges are likely to be so high. And then remember, it's a discipline that is just coming into Africa. If I'm not mistaken, it's only in South Africa where you have a number of Heibo tables. I'm not so sure even they are found all in one place. Heibo is a bit expensive. The best way to manage it is when you have a table, when you can find a way of having a table of your own. Caesar's team of their own, and details of that one shall be coming through. Dean Regas is asking me if I'll be broadcasting the King and the Queen Championship in Jinja. Okay, there's a tournament of the Polar Station of Uganda next weekend, but I have to tell you that the Polar Station of Uganda doesn't want me there. So I'll keep my peace and then I'll stay home. But before then, I will stream one more tournament. Yes, this week in Jinja, maybe even two. So pool doesn't end. Yeah, it's about the sports. Kim, you're asking about the amount to be won today.
Morgan leads
Okay, I'm going to be coming up with the answer.
against the Real Madrid.
3-1 Morgan. The underdog is leading against Ibrahim Kayanja. I can't imagine what this guy will think, how he will celebrate if he wins this comp. If you remember the way he celebrated defeating Mansour, it was as if he had won a very big tournament. Here he is in the final against now the tournament favorite. He's the only guy who can stop Ibrahim Kayanja from winning this comp for the 4th time in a row. Ibrahim Kayanja has been in very, very, very good form. Before Caesar went, he first off he beat Caesar in a tournament that happened in Kamocha, the Kamocha Pool Center. Actually, Ibrahim Kayanja won the tournament himself. No, he's not the one who beat Caesar. Then there was a tournament the following week, the same tournament at the same place. He did beat Ibra in the final to lift it. But before then, he also won a qualifying tournament for the Pro Station of Uganda. Actually, here he qualified from here for that King of the Table Championship. And then, of course, there are those 3 other comps. These ones, the Sunday weekly tournaments here, they were not live, but he did win them. So he has been a red hot player, especially in Caesar's absence, and he's continuing the red hotness. But Morgan has something to argue about that. He is 2 games away from victory. Ibrahim Kayanja needs 4. My good brother Bossa Chris. Yes, you are saying hello to Sero the Punisher. Kama Abat. You want me to come to Kawempe? Okay. Happy boys. Okay. I hope one time I do get the chance. I just want us to have a word with the organizer of this tournament. By the way, he's nicknamed BERI. That's his full name. The venue is also called BERI. Say something. It's past 1 a.m. and yet over 130 are staying up to watch the game live, and I believe hundreds if thousands more will be watching this game from tomorrow onwards, because the internet never forgets its work. First of all, thank you for organizing this.
Thank you so much, Senior Show. I must say it's a pleasure to have the players who are playing on table now. I also like to thank the fans who turned up in big numbers.
Big numbers, and you killed for them an animal.
The number was overwhelming. In fact, I was supposed to kill 3 animals. Now I've now learned a lesson that next time I'm having something of this kind, I will need 3 animals to die. Otherwise, a big thanks to you for turning up. A big thanks to guys who are following us online. We do this tournament every Sunday. With this plan, we said let's do it special way by having Shobe to be part of us as we cover the game live.
And I'll always be winning every time it's organized. I know probably next Sunday not, but then the other Sunday.
Yes. We appreciate your time. We do this every Sunday, and also we do the Thursday bucket night weekly tournaments. We thank everyone for being there online and live here. Thank you so much.
What are the challenges here? Because people may think that organizing tournaments is a walk in the park. You may just have to take us through some of the challenges involved.
One of the challenges with the tournaments organizing, I must say specifically in Uganda, is the timely payment of the tournament. If you want people to pay before you consider them, sometimes it becomes challenging.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to understand which players you're dealing with. You just understand to know for them they will pay, so that you let the game go. It has been a big challenge for us, but slowly we shall adopt and make sure we improve in that area. The other challenge is, which is very killing us, is timekeeping by the pool players. I've realized keeping time and pool players, they are enemies. Because even if you sing let's keep time, it is very tricky that players don't keep time. That's why sometimes games go up too late for the interest of game failing to keep time.
Yeah.
The game is supposed to be rest to 4 in the starting round, but because of the failing to keep time, that's why we made it rest to 3.
Rest to 3.
Yes, for the interest of
But
time.
good enough, we have the benefit of internet. Those who may not watch live, they get a chance to watch. Maybe later, tomorrow or the other day, they still get to watch the games. Otherwise, thank you very much. Last thing, 3-2. Ibrahim Kayanja is down against Morgan. Predict who is winning this final.
I tip the machine Musamo Ibra Kayanja
to make it
to make it 5.
5
It's most likely to win. I make him to win a decider.
to decide.
It's most likely to win on a decider for
5-4.
India. For 5-4.
Okay, the big man has said it himself. Thank you very much for your time. Well, Betty. One thing I expect from the players who normally frequent at this tournament, should Ibrahim Kayanja win this match, there may be thought of asking him to stay home next weekend. It's as if it is no longer funny to them. There is that kind of talk from some sections of the fans. By the who have stayed here, I wish you guys could see what is behind me. There are about anywhere between 80 to 120 people still at the venue. They want to see where this one all goes, all ends. And what a clearance from Ibrahim Kayanja, who now levels matters here. 3-3. Race to 5 now. It is pretty much a race to 2.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bossa Chris. Nice event, you say it is, and you say you miss it. Even the Catalina Open, Bossa.
Manager, someone wants this balance.
The raising of his arm, Ibrahim Kayanja, is admission to his opponent that he was a little bit lucky there, potting that ball. He is now going full blast for the Reds. His biggest problem is that red ball next to where he's standing, top left of the screen. He's clearly playing to try to get good white ball for it. So far, not so much. Will he attempt again? Yes, he does attempt. Yes, it is very successful. The pot, the movement of the white ball, little details that happened on the pool table, but which are made happen only by top pool players. That, like they normally see, is too much English on the white ball, that previous shot, but he still has a ball he can pot. Has to ensure that white ball doesn't leave the top half of the table. It doesn't leave the top half of the table, but maybe he will have better fancy to put it to the center pocket. On the left, he's going inside for the corner pocket, bottom right, and finds it. And the white ball moves even more beautifully. He will most likely be getting a round of applause for this one. He doesn't get any applause for this one, although the fans appreciate. It's a nice shot. Maybe they are fed up with seeing the same player win a weekly tournament every time. And again, he is 1 away. Morgan is 2 away. Ibrahim Kayanja 4. Morgan 3. Race to 5. Philip asking Morgan +1. Yes, Morgan was head started with +1. Top players who have played up to the Uganda national team in the tournaments organized on Sunday here at BERI Pool Arena are conditioned to head start their opponents with a +1. And amongst those players is Ibra, Kayanja. So he's having one final opportunity in this match. By the look on his face, it seems he wants to make a clearance, which will make him champion of this comp for the 4th time in a row. He is a player in tip-top form. He's having money in his pockets, I'm sure, because he has been winning a lot of lately. His only bad result of late was defeat to Dog City in a money match. Outside of that, he has been nothing short of exceptional. Even losing out in semi-final and once in a final have been bad results. 3 tournaments won. Open tournaments and 1 qualifying tournament and 3 other tournaments at the BERI Pool Arena, and yet this is becoming a 4th. Very good form, very good temperament, very good execution, very good brains. Victory for Ibrahim Kayanja for the 4th time in a row here at BERI Pool Arena. This time the victim in the final was Morgan, who is supposed to be a giant killer, but Ibrahim Kayanja is not one of the giants that Morgan is taking down. Ladies and gentlemen, final results, final of the BERI Pool Arena Sunday 48-man competition that has been happening for the last 7-8 hours. Ibrahim Kayanja, the real machine, 5, Morgan 3.